attacks in depth. But first of all, experimentation with a childhood friend, open door, molestation, homosexual acts, childhood trauma, masonry. That's not even your fault, okay? And I think that's the thing. So often, when you guys have done pornography or masturbation, you're like, I'm dirty, I'm unclean, I'm filthy, I have this shame. Well, you want to know what? Most of the time, it's not your fault. It was your upbringing. It was something that happened to you that planted the seed. And so that's where we have to erase that shame and embarrassment. It's not even something that you did. So childhood trauma, masonry, rape, sexual abuse, incest, satanic ritual abuse, it's a real thing. Witchcraft, soul ties, generational curses, adultery, all of these are open doors behind those perverse, seducing, luring spirits. Think about your open door. Think about what attacked you. Whew. Let's talk about 5 of the greatest doors to having sexual spirits attack you. Number 1, a witchcraft spell cast on you. Okay? Yes, it's true. Watch some of my friend John Ramirez's videos. Top-ranking Satanist, 25 years, New York City. He'll tell you, John's a great guy, so humble. I've done some podcasts with him, so you can go over to my podcast or my YouTube channel, watch some of the interviews that John and I have done together. But he will tell you, it is true. He puts spells on Christians. Okay? Guys, that's why you need to be praying. I bind and I restrict the enemy from attacking me. I was in prayer with Ron a couple weeks ago, and the Lord told me, we're going to be dropping this podcast, I think sometime this week, so you can look at my podcast. The Lord said, pray a wall of fire, angels ascending and descending, and the blood of Jesus for protection. That's what he said. A wall of fire, angels ascending and descending, and the blood of Jesus. So pray those things, those things. When I had my health attack a few months ago, it was a witchcraft curse. We got the word of knowledge. I got delivered of that. I was actually preaching to some of you Sunday night, and I was on a service, and I was calling witchcraft off of all of you, and I felt it leave me at the same time, the same day I got healed. And so witchcraft curses are real. And so clean those up in the spiritual realm. Number 2, open doors. Any kind of sexual sin at all. Anything that you've had, guys, through the years, that's an open door to the demonic realm. Generational curses, witchcraft, sex curses, human sacrifice, so true. Satanic ritual abuse victims, a lot of times are born into witchcraft, given over to sexual sin, okay, for molestation, and just any kind of sexual defilement. So sometimes it's generational. And the thing of it is about 80% of Christians have been sexually abused or defiled, and only 50% of them remember it. The other 50% don't even remember it. You know how you stuff those feelings and you block those bad memories? And so that's another thing. And so I want you to take the condemnation off yourself today for any, sexual immorality that you participated in. Because I really think the majority of it is our past, what was put on us. Number 4 is abuse and molestation. And number 5 is ungodly soul ties. So those are the 5 biggest triggers for those perverse demonic spirits to come in. Now I want to try and break this down because I really want to help you today. So first, I want to talk about pornography and masturbation and why you're not getting free from it. Or lustful thoughts, visions, sexual addictions. Why aren't you getting free from it? Because we're casting out a spirit of lust, we're